Hello everyone, this is MJPW, and if you saw in the video where, well, I don't know which is going to come first, I assume the Walmart video, but if you saw in the Walmart video, I talked about this Ghostface Scarecrow that has literally nothing else going on the packaging, so we didn't know anything about what this is. There's no other information other than these pictures, the logo, and saying that it's a scarecrow. Same thing, same thing, same thing, and then you got some trademark information in Fun World. I did notice though, on this side, it did say that it contains one figure, one pole, 3 pieces, 1 steak. And at the time of recording this, it is dark, so I may finish the video out outside in another video, or no, not in another video, but like later on than this current recording, which it won't affect you, just so we can see it outside. But I figured I would actually open it because there's literally nothing, like I have no idea what this even, well, I don't know what to expect. I don't know if it's going to be small or what. I know it's 5 foot, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and open it and we'll look at the parts. Alright, so I got him out of the package, and I think I said it wrong. I think I said 1 pole, 3 pieces, but no, it's 1 pole that is 3 pieces, and that's what it is. You kind of put it together. That's what's going to be like vertical, up and down. And as far as the figure, it's going to be this part, which is obviously the whole robe, the plastic of the mask. It is plastic, and it is hard all the way through. It is a bit small, but it's only 5 foot, and it's meant to go out in the yard. It's not meant to be a life-size thing. You got your hay kind of feeling hands. It feels almost like paper. It almost feels like once it rains, it may not survive it, but I guess we'll end up seeing. But I guess we'll see. It is connected by a wire. This is a wire that's around the body. I'm sure the wire just goes up to the headpiece. Surprisingly, there is the part that goes to the pole right there. So, I mean, not too bad. But you got your 3 pieces and you got your steak. It's a basic steak, but at least it's long enough that, it should hold it. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I think it was like $30, something like that. It's not terrible, but, we haven't seen it totally assembled. So, let me totally assemble it. So he's going to have a little bit of fluffing out. And since he's meant to be a scarecrow, I think his arms need to be totally extended. Also, I know I'm probably at a weird spot to record. But we just got to make it work. I guess when he's fully like out there, it might not be too bad. But if like a branch lands on him, it's not gonna stand up. So if you have him out in your yard or something, I guess just don't have him underneath trees. Or I guess if it's gonna like storm or something like that, you might want to bring him inside. He is fairly flimsy. I think underneath is probably just foam. Yeah, it's just like foam. The material, though, for this is actually like a really good quality for, something that's going to be out in the yard. It's not like how the robes are. It's not going to be like the robes or anything like that, like you would get for yourself. Let's see how difficult it is to assemble this. But it's going to be so difficult. Oh no. Oh, it might be. Please don't make a sound. Ugh. Even that was kind of like, ugh. Then, so we got our 3 pole pieces in, and then we can put our steak here in at the bottom. Knocking stuff down. And voila. Oh, this is a different kind of material too. If you go to the dollar store or something like that, they have like this, it almost feels like gauze, if that makes sense. It's like that kind of material. Same for this as well, kind of. But I think it looks alright for what it is. It's pretty spooky. It's 5 foot tall if you want to analyze how tall I am or something like that. You know, I mean, it's if you're looking at it from this angle, it's fairly thin. And if you look, it does go just about to the ground, almost just before where the stake is. So it might end up getting dirty or something like that, unless the wind is kind of real flowy. But you know, I guess you just kind of have to take what it is when it's a yard decoration. Well, but the thing is, though, would I say that it would be like $30 worth? I don't know. Personally, I feel like I could probably make something like this with a lot less money. It is branded by Fun World, so I don't know. You can take it as it is, that it is an official Fun World thing, but I feel like I could make a life-size one of this a lot better, that could go out in the yard. Oh, he has a little collar. Did you see that? He's got a little collar for his robe. That's interesting. It's an interesting choice. I wish I could pull that back so you could see the head, but it's all plastic in there. All right, here he is out in the wild, all set up. He is staked into the ground. His stake is, maybe not is, it feels a little fragile. It could be stronger than what I'm anticipating, I don't know. But actually having him outside, he kind of feels a lot smaller than when you're setting him up in a house or something like that. He feels very, very small. Which he is kind of. He's smaller than me. As you can see, he's got his hood. He's got a collar. For some reason, it's kind of roughed up there. And if the sun hits it right, you can see the pole and everything. I mean, it's not terrible. I don't want to make it seem like it's a terrible purchase or anything like that. But my honest opinion, if you are a crafty person and you can get away with doing something similar for less than 30 bucks, then go for it, because I honestly think that it should not cost this much to make something like this, and you can honestly probably make it a lot better. Again, that's just my honest opinion. But if you're not a crafty person, or if you're just wanting, you know, the newest random assortment of Ghostface collectibles, or, you know, Ghostface things, anything of Ghostface that comes out, then, you know, he's at Walmart. When I was editing my video last night of the Walmart Halloween shopping, you know, going through all the Halloween stuff there, I recalled there's a blow-up of Ghostface that cost about the same amount of money. Now, that's definitely something that I couldn't go and make. I think he's about the same height, too. I could be a little wrong. But, you know, it's not that bad. Especially it's a licensed character, and that balloon, or blow-up, is a pretty decent looking quality, at least from the image. But, you know, I guess the downside with something like that is, like, you know, it's going to be something that would be plugged in probably a lot. You're using power, and you got to figure out the stuff of running an extension cord, or, you know, where you can have him plugged in, and oh, is it gonna rain? I gotta, you know, it has its own problems, stuff like that. So my honest solution, if you can make a yard decoration that's similar, which you probably can, I don't think it would take a lot to make one of these, then go for it, you know. But like I said, if you're not crafty, or if you're just wanting the latest Ghostface collectible, then there you go. I hope I'm not sounding like, yeah, whatever, fun world here, I don't like this thing, you know. I don't want to sound like that, but just to give you honest opinion. Sorry, I feel like I'm out of breath a little bit. I just got off of work. And I wanted to go ahead and get this filmed before the sun got too low. Hey there, big guy. But he does have a plastic head. Obviously the rods were metal, and this is just like a coat hanger. And I bet when it rains, I don't know if this would survive. I don't know what material it is, but it feels like paper. So it might wither away. But anyways, there's not a whole lot to talk about with it. I kind of said my thoughts. If you're crafty, do it yourself, or, you know, just go get the blow up. Or if you're not crafty, and I feel like a broken record. If you're not crafty, then go ahead and get this, and you know what, might as well go ahead and get the blow up too. But anyways, you know, it's all just fun over here. No hate for anything. But anyways, I will see you all in the next one, and I appreciate every single one of you, and thank you so much for the support. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.